Hello, hello. This is Koi from Ray of Gratitude, giving a peace of mind to at least that one person at a time. Thank you for coming to my channel. I am switching up. I haven't done a pick a card in a while, but this pick a card is distinctly for my entrepreneurs, my soulpreneurs, people that have a soul mission that are still business owners, right? Doing their thing, trying to find a way to create their own business and own their shit, you know what I mean? And go out into the world. I'm doing this because I'm transforming some things right now as an entrepreneur and helping other entrepreneurs to express their gifts with clarity so they can attract more clients, right? And feel more without feeling like that burden with the techie side. You know, I bridge the design with the spiritual, basically. That's what I'm doing here. And I really wanted to distinctly talk to my entrepreneurs tonight. I feel like a lot of us are transforming into a lot of different things. You know, there's been a lot of things that has not been working for us lately. I have not seen any of these cards, so we're just going to go where it needs to go. We're going to do your overall energy, see what that's about, and then we're going to just tap into the story a little bit, where you're at, and give advice for that. All right? So if you stumbled across this and you're an entrepreneur, if you're a creativepreneur, if you're someone that owns a business that's just soul driven, soul led, and really trying to make things work, this message is for you. So you can pause for the cause, take a slow, deep breath in, and pick your pile. We're going to do pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. All right? Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, pile 1. So these are your oracle cards. We're going to leave these right here. We're going to talk about your energy right now, first and foremost, okay? So let's see. What energy are you in right now? Nice sigh. I think this full moon, actually, because we have the full moon here, this is a shadow card. This full moon revealed something to you. And I really don't like this card because I don't like how it looks. But if you can see, let me see if I can kind of get a, there we go. If you can see, like, she's pulling thorns and blackness out of her heart space. I really don't like this card, honestly. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It's 16, and I feel like you guys have been in a comfortable spot lately, pile ones. And I feel like there's been a disconnect with your heart. Either you've been pouring it out way too much, or there's just been something that's been blocking it. It says a black flower fragrance. But I think what once was sweet, like, turned sour, basically. And this card here says gratitude can keep you in the present moment, revealing how to receive and give love. Right? Gratitude is more than being thankful. It's about being thankful to live, being thankful with the present moment, being thankful for going through whatever the hell you went through in the past that got you to where you are right now. That's what gratitude is about. You know, a ray of gratitude is right here. And I don't know, it's just something that's been uncomfortable, but this full moon probably, you know, if the full moon affected you in some type of way, it did make you feel uncomfortable, and it made you see something that's been ciphering your heart space, that's been just causing you to actually not give as much love to yourself than you're trying to look for from other people, right? Is there anything else that we're going here? And I kind of feel like you've been in the dark about a lot of things, you know, and the full moon illuminated something within you. We're going to talk more, and let's see with the tarot cards, okay? Let's see where it goes here. We're going to talk about the present moment, and then we're going to talk about where you're going with this energy. You know, what to look forward to with this energy, actually, excuse me. It looked like Empress almost tried to come out. Let me get one more. There we go. Yeah. I think you have like these goals here. Please let me know. Okay. I don't know why I thought I wasn't recording for a second. I'm like, yo. Oh, all right. Okay. I kind of already am getting things. Let me just get 2 more cards. There we go. Yeah, so it's been looking like, let's get the pointer out. When you see me with my selenite pointer, you know it's serious. All right, so Princess of Wands, right? I feel like you have this new idea, but it hasn't quite came into clarity about something. And I feel like I don't want to spoil it. And this is so funny too, because we have wands, we have pentacles, and we have swords. I really think that you've been focusing a lot on your money, you know, and you've been struggling with these money issues. And it's almost like you are, you see something and you're creating something, and then like you're getting caught up in the money story instead of the beauty of what you're creating and why you're creating it for. Because a lot of people, especially entrepreneurs, you come to this point where you have an idea, especially soul-led businesses. You have this idea that you really want to help other people and serve other people and see their healing, right? But it kind of reminds me of Reiki, right? Like you want to give people this healing energy, right? But then we forget that we are also the vessel that is going through the healing just as much as we're trying to give to other people. And that brings me to the heart space. There's something that you may be holding on to at this time, or you may just been aware of. I think I think something came up, but you're not quite sure yet. But there's something that's been a little bit hidden in the subconscious, if not unconscious, that you've been doing something from a past event. And that past event hurt you. This could be money issues or just a money mindset that's a limiting belief for you. You know, like something that you thought was going to help people. But then for some reason, way, shape, or form, spirit threw a wrench in your plan and got your money funny. And they got your money funny to really look at, what does money really truly mean to you? What are your money blocks? What are your money beliefs? Because there's something here that you've been trying to release around money, I really feel like. And I feel like you're going to go through that though. Like I feel like as soon as you figure what it is out, you're going to go through this and you're going to heal it. I want to know. I want to know what you're going through. So clarify this Queen of Swords energy right now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, something you've been working on. So it's kind of like, now for some of you that aren't really like, yeah, I need money, but I've been working on my money issues and my root stuff, right? And you feel like you've really healed a lot of your root chakra. I want to tell you that you might just be in your solar plexus energy trying to plan and trying to really embody the true identity that you've built for yourself as well as your business. Let me just get a little bit more with this Queen of Swords here. Okay, no, let's talk about the King of Pentacles. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, something got shooken up here. We got the Tower card. Can you see it? Yeah, cool. And what's the Princess of Wands talking about? Okay, we got 2 cards here. Yeah, see? So you have this idea, but I feel like you weren't really connecting with your heart space truly. Because you see how the King of Cups is in reverse? It's like you had this spark. And this is the thing, like, don't fault yourself for this, but sometimes when we create, we automatically think like, oh my God, that's going to be such a good idea and I'm going to get money. And then we get sidetracked from the money. And Lord knows I've been healing my root chakra and things like that too. But when we can actually just focus on the work, right? And focus on the truth and the why of what we're doing, that really allows us to lead into our passion. That allows us to have gratitude, be present, be mindful, and not think so far out, because we really don't know what's going to happen, right? There's terror moments every day, B. You know what I mean? It's terror moments. And especially right now with, like, should I dare say the word inflation, right? Like, there's just a lot going on. And the crown is knocked off and we're not really truly balanced and connected to the divine. But I feel like you are balancing. You're figuring out this idea and there's a few more steps that you need to take to really feel like, boom, I truly get it. I know it's needed. I know what's been blocking me, because the Queen of Swords don't play. She'll come in and be like, listen, this is what you got to do right here. This is what you've been doing and I need you to stop, right? Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Trust and wisdom. So we have here, can you see? So it says, commitment means staying loyal to what you said long after the mood you said it in has left. And then confusion. Oof. Okay. This really should be the other way, but I'm not going to be like particular about this. I hope you guys don't really see my crazy hair right here. Anywho, right? So I feel like, again, you have this project, right? It's been unraveling. But like, I know this feeling very well. Spirit has took you on a loophole, okay? A loophole. Like, I want to say multiple caterpillars. Like, there's a lot of death and rebirths. Like, look at this. The cocoon right here. The caterpillars right here. The butterfly getting out of the cocoon in this. You probably went through at least 2 like whole transformations in this entrepreneurial business that you got going on here, right? Can you see this? Yes. And like, honestly, you're tired, but Spirit's been building your trust, your self-trust within you. And you're at this new phase, right? Yet again. And something kind of just slipped and it's like, whoop. And I think that you kind of get what's going on, but it struck a deep nerve here. And I do think it has to deal with money. And you've been working and working, right? But it's like almost clarity here, or you know what this is, but you're not fully truly healed yet. And this is the thing too. Like, I just was talking about this on one of my little videos about self-care in work. We're just now coming to the fact that how abused we've been in job situations. And I really want to start telling y'all about these toxic jobs that I've had, because most of my career, like after school for me, has been toxic. And I could definitely even look back to high school jobs that had toxic, right? But when I graduated from college, damn near a little bit shy over 10 years ago, toxic, and then like they didn't have entrepreneurship as a major now or whatever the heck they got going on that I've seen, and all I want to tell you is this, right? Pile one, you have a lot of wisdom that you've gained around business, right? And that's what makes your story really interesting. And if you can just take all that nastiness out of the heart that caused bitter, that caused pain, that caused betrayal, all these things that happened in your entrepreneurship, once you can just really truly heal from that and release that, as the Queen of Swords is coming up, because like you've been doing your work, but there's been so many whack people that blocked you, that you experienced, that caused these limiting beliefs, right? And now that you have this idea and you're back around the block for like the 38th time, I don't know where that number came from. You're like, oh, should I do it? Like, and you really want to, but you need to give yourself some rest. You need to give yourself some grace, and you need to really honor where you've been. If you haven't been celebrating the milestones that you've been making, please do. Because that's going to help you get the charge, get the faith, get the trust to move forward and take that big leap of faith. You may be one of these people right now that are really thinking about, hey, I want to take my job full time. Like, forget all these toxic jobs. Like, I'm done with it. I want to take that leap of faith. But do you have the plan? You may have the plan. That may be what you're working on right now. I'm not sure, Pile One. Know that there is an elder, there's a guy that is helping you in the spirit realm, or possibly, in this earthly realm, someone that's there for you, and you'll know it. I don't know if the owls are your sign. I don't know if the tigers or the butterflies are your sign. But keep going. Just try to find balance with doing your work and getting rest, because that's where it seems like you're at right now. Like, you're at an OG status, honestly, and you gotta take time to really celebrate where you've been and where you're at right now, so you can really drop out of these habits, these cycles, because I really think that you're wrapping up one. You just got a few more steps, and you might be this butterfly, but you can see where you're going. You're that close. So I think I'm going to leave it right here for you, Pile One. If you're feeling the vibe, definitely subscribe, okay? I have a new things going on. I've transformed some things right now in my business, as much as in my life as well. And I'd love for you to take a look below at the links. Again, like I say, I help entrepreneurs. I have packages that I really help with brand development. And I also do this. I love tarot. I do Reiki. I do a bunch of mixtures of things. And you can check that out at my website, arrayofgratitude.com. And you can also check out my package if you're looking for someone that can really help guide you through your entrepreneurship journey, your healing journey, and your business in general. I'm totally here for it. And I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Stick around for more. Please like, because that allows more people to see, and comment, because I love to read the comments, and share with anybody that you may know that may want to, jump on and just listen to this, okay? All right, y'all, I'm outie. I'll see you next time. I'm moving on to pile 2. Hey, pile 2. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm going to read your energy, your current energy, and these are your oracle cards for later, okay? So let's see what's going on. Are you being true to yourself, or are you going against what feels right? Let's see what the shadow is. Anger and chains. Okay. This card always gets me. Let's see if we can get this in clarity here. Is this going to, can I focus? Thank you. Okay, so I think this is a new moon. And as you can see, it's like a line in here. It's an X. It's like a lot of, I want to say fractals, or like broken pieces. Interesting. I don't know if my camera just Yeah, it's 29, which breaks down to 11. I don't know if anybody likes those numbers, but 11 is a master number as well as a gateway. This card always, I don't know, it just reminds me of a journey, and it just reminds me of like all these emotions that have been suppressed. I don't know why they're at the top though, because when I think of suppression, I think of bottom. And there's like jewels and everything. And it's kind of reminding me that like how anger actually keeps you stuck in a certain type of perspective. You know, like when you're angry, it's kind of like F you, F everybody. If you can't have fun, I'm going to have my fun. And if I don't have fun, nobody has fun. Like F you, F you. And it kind of like, that's honestly like to me, like people always be like, oh, you're a bitch. Da, da, da. But it's like, there's like this deep anger that the bitch has. I don't know where this is coming from because I don't even like using that word. But it's like, because you're angry at something, I feel like you turned into this, maybe like gremlin kind of vibe. Or maybe you have gremlins around you. I don't know. My eyes are itching. But there's something that like makes you see something differently, and it keeps you in the dark about something. Like I feel like anger sometimes when it's, I think it's called repressed anger, you don't really even know why you're mad anymore. Because you've been angry for this long period of time, and then you kind of show face like, oh, I don't want to be looked at as the angry bitch, or I don't want to be looked at in a certain way. But all you're doing is kind of just like blah on people. And it's usually a trigger, and it makes you not feel good about yourself. And then it's just this whole like loop-de-loop here. So what's going on, pile two? Let's see where you're at. Let's see. We're going to talk about the present moment and where you're headed to, okay? Okay, let's get that one. Okay. I'm hearing controlling, trying to control your journey of healing. Let's get some more cards here, yeah. I don't know, Pal, too. Have you been looking at other people's healing journey and kind of wanting that journey to be yours? Yeah, because it's like something that's been weighing on you for a very long time here with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Can you see? Let's move this up a tad bit. You got the Nine of Cups under the Ten of Wands. And we got the Ten of Cups. It's like 10, 9, 9. And then 4. It's almost like you've been kind of, I hate to say this, pile 2, but it's almost like you've been kind of faking this fact that you've been healing something, or you're telling yourself that you should be healed with something when it actually is, it's not. You can't really say that you should be healed about something. Like there's so many different layers to healing, and depending on what you're healing, it opens up, it flowers up, right? But a lot of times it doesn't feel like you're blooming. It doesn't feel like a flower. It feels pretty shitty. And this anger that you've been holding on to, which I'm kind of feeling like is the Ten of Wands, is something that happened to you that actually, might have been a really toxic authority figure, maybe, like, I don't know if you had a relationship with that. For some reason, I'm getting cops even. I don't know what that's about, but like, I can give you an example of something. Like if you've ever if you really, I don't know, like sometimes I can go like real deep with this, like you being born here with authority, problems, like it's all in your astrology chart, right? But let's just kind of start with, maybe let's start with teenage years, right? And something happened with you and the cops. And then your parents got on you about it, right? And then ever since then, you just were like, F the cops, I can't stand this, right? And then you just kind of kept getting into these things with like cops or just other authority figures that made you feel a certain type of way, but you didn't associate it with anger or with that initial first anger, right? And then it just kept piling on, and you're just like, why does this keep happening to me? You know what I mean? And then it's like you turn into the Hulk, and you don't even realize you're the Hulk. And then you're the Hulk in therapy, right? And it's just like moving too slow for you. And you're looking and searching for something that feels right, that can just be like, I finally let this go. But you kind of are so far gone with this now. You're kind of like obsessing with the fact of how this healing should look or play out. And sometimes you don't really even know what you're trying to look for exactly. And I'm just going along with this because this is what happens when you're trying to control your healing process and when you're trying to make your healing process linear, step by step. And a lot of times with healing, it's very circular, cyclical. Here I go again with the words, right? Again, it's like a flower sometimes. I wish I had my aloe plant here because I have this aloe plant. And a lot of times with certain cycles, the aloe plant just grows from the center. And I see like a little baby aloe plant leaf peeking out. I'm like, oh. And then all of a sudden it just shoots up and it grows out. But it grows from the center. And I'm bringing this analogy to it because it's reminding me of is it called the Torah? Your energy field even. It like goes up and then out, up and out. Just like the infinity symbol. We heal, we shed certain things, right? But then we also see new lights to things. And when you see it come back again, it actually is doing one, telling you that you need to look at this again. And two, you need to heal this again so it can be a higher level of wisdom to be learned. And I don't know, I just kind of feel like there's this distorted view around healing that you've been going through. And it's been making your identity a little bit distorted too. Like, are you being true to yourself or going against what feels right? You know, it gets really confusing too. But I do see like 2 full moons here. And I think that there's a lot of things possibly like, I hate to say it, but like, you know how sometimes people are like, are my expectations too high? And for me, I would answer no. I think your high expectations maybe of others or possibly because of the disappointment that other people have shown you, and you just have a different point of view to begin with. And when you can start stop being so hard on yourself to begin with, right? And you can kind of just loosen up and accept certain things that have happened and take a little bit more responsibility of yourself. Not in a way that is like this authority figure that may have caused harm or made you feel very victimized, you know? Because that's another thing for you, pile 2. Maybe you've been caught in a cycle of victimhood, you know, and you kind of may have been a little bit confused about how you felt about being the victim. And I'm saying this like this because this has been affecting your entrepreneurship. This is kind of, I feel like this is the first time I said something about business or entrepreneurship. And I don't know if you even have a business, pile 2, but you may have wanted to have a business, but it's kind of like this conflicting story that you've been telling yourself. Like, oh, I can't handle a business. It's too much. Or businesses aren't for me. But at the same time, you're built for the business or entrepreneurship, but because you've had so many like toxic bosses, you know what I mean? it kind of gives you this outlook on owning your own business. Like, nah, I don't want to do that. Because in a way, I don't know, like you might have this distorted outlook on what a boss should be. But I just want to tell you, it's not about being a boss. It's about being a leader. It's about showing up truthfully and honest to help people, and just because people haven't helped you, or maybe you thought that people didn't help you, doesn't mean that you can't help other people. And until you're able to truly understand what brings you true joy, not joy what people think is joy, or not showing up in a certain way that can make people happy, is just showing up and being who you are truly, and not being afraid if other people don't like the true you. It's like I have in my gratitude card deck, I wonder, no, I don't think this is the thing, but it's kind of like confidence is not about if other people like you. It's about you liking yourself. You know what I mean? Let's see what your cards are here. Yeah, ego says, let's see if I can bring this in. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I really am. All right. So ego says everything falls into place. I'll feel better. Soul says find your peace and everything will fall into place. And this is kind of like the shadow here, like something that's chained you to this deep anger that came from the beginning. Like maybe, again, like you were, I don't know, something happened to you with the authority. I don't know. I'm thinking of like Aquarius. I don't want to call y'all Aquariuses out, but Aquarius are the authority figure in the air signs. Let's just call it that. And they sometimes have problems with authority figures, because of, it's like, you can't tell me what to do. I know what I need to do. And when somebody actually, I'm even having a hard time like getting this out. When somebody tries to tell you or shame you or whatever, I don't know. It's just like you're covering up the true you. That's all I keep feeling for y'all. And like this is authenticity too. I don't know if people bullied you when you were younger or what's going on here. But it's almost like you felt like you had to be perfect for other people. And because you thought that, like that makes you kind of feel like, well, other people have to too. And then people didn't show up that way. And then they disappointed you. I don't know. It's just this thing that's going on. I hope I'm not frustrating you, Pile 2. But I just feel like there's these thoughts that you have been holding on to, limiting beliefs that have become a burden for you and has been really messing with your own happiness, because of some reason you're chained to this cycle of people disappointing you. But it's almost like people aren't supposed to make you happy. It's nice if they do, but they're not supposed to. You got to love yourself first. Because once you love yourself first, that already exudes a lot of energy, Pile 2, that can feel true hearted, like how people say real recognize real, because they feel that energy frequency that's like, boom, I get you, but when people show up kind of like, people can only wear masks but so long, especially if you're rocking with a real one. And if you're searching for real people and you're not being real with yourself, there's that disconnect again. Let me just see something with the Emperor real quick. Clarify the Emperor. Because this is kind of even the devil in the chain and anger. Something happened with this Emperor. I just want to know a little bit more. Tell me a little bit more about this devil card, please. Okay, there we go. Yeah, someone manipulated you straight like that. And I I don't want to call you out, pile two, but sometimes it's like when that happens to you, especially if it happened when you were younger, you kind of adopt that energy and start reverberating. Is that the right word? Start projecting that on other people. Um, and it's almost like you don't want to do this to other people, right? Because you see the Nine of Swords, you're anxious about it, but it's like if you get a business, you're not going to. You're healing this. And when you can fully heal this and really tap into your passions, well, start by being true and figuring out, like get back to the real you, pile two. Once you get back to the real number two, right, pile two, you'll find that treasure that has been buried deep underneath this anger. And then you'll find the passion as well. Yeah, you'll find the passion. There's a lot of self-love that needs to be built here off of self-respect. Let me see Four of Swords real quick. Because you will find that that love you're looking for. Yeah, you're being called to look higher, step up higher into your healing. Because you have done a lot of healing. Please, I hope that I wasn't coming at y'all, pal, too. Yo, you've done a lot of healing. But it's just, you're being asked to examine yourself a little bit deeper here and step into your desires. Like you've been holding them back because of some way, shape, or form you've been, it's like this imposter syndrome. It's something that you just, your ego, your shadows are telling you like, oh, you can't do that. Like people ain't gonna like the way that you do stuff like that. Like nobody likes my creations, you know what I mean? Like I can't be myself in my industry because that's not what they asked for. But it's like, yo, F your industry. Find your own lane. And that's why I love entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs make their own lane. It's not about being part of an industry. It's about you making an industry, you know, finding your own treasure and being like, all right, this is my unique gifts. This is what I bring to the table. And this is my business. I can run it however the way I want to. And whoever's rocking with me is going to rock with me. All right. But you're not going to be able to do that until you find that peace, until you find that gem within you that has been buried deep underneath that pain and anger. Because, you know, it kind of reminds me of someone that wasn't able to speak up and speak out about something. And they just overturned, like it went subconscious because almost like, hey, my opinion doesn't matter. Nobody cares. And then it just built up this anger inside of you. And you don't even realize what it is from. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm triggering you, the viewers, pile two, watching this. But don't let this stop you. You know, if you have to take a chill pill from building your business, it's best that you do, because you can come back 10 times stronger. Like you might, pile twos, you might be the ones that are like the millionaires overnight type of thing, because you've really like held off this big idea, and it's been messing with your self-esteem. It's been messing with your confidence, you know, and just your way of thinking. And entrepreneurship is all about mindset, you know. I really hope that like you're headed towards happiness, but it's just, you got to do a little bit more work inside internally so you can see the things that really you can turn the light on, you know. Are there any messages for my pile twos? Yeah, I was scratching my head really hard there. Let's just get one more card for you, pile twos. I feel like I like beat you up. I don't. It's all love. It's all love. Look at you. Look at this. As soon as you step into your Queen of Wands energy, you know, Queen of Wands is a badass, a creative. She does what she feels like. She steps into her creativity like no other and trusts that stuff. You're moving. Spirit is already moving you. But don't get burdened by how long it's taking, or how it's looking to others. F that. Look within yourself. It's time to just tap in, because you're going to find your soul tribe, pile 2. You're definitely going to find your soul tribe for sure. But your soul tribe is not going to feel you or see you. Like the soul tribe, as soon as you're authentic, the bat signal comes on. And it's like, oh, let's go to the bat. And the true people know you, but real won't really recognize real, or it won't be a stable or healthy relationship if you meet them with masks on. You know, it's kind of like been there, done that. This is why you're healing through these things, right? So pile 2, this was my little tough cookies pile. I love y'all. I hope that I didn't stir anything up. Definitely comment below and let me know if that was rocking with you, if that resonates with you. Definitely hit that like button, because it helps me get my page seen more and helps other people get the healing. I do this for healing regardless, because I know conversation rules the nation at times. And conversation always can help heal and be therapeutic as well. So I have a lot of programs going on that helps you tap into your own authenticity, and brings the spiritual as well as the brand development into one, and really allow you to shine and share your story with truth and authenticity. So check out my links below. I have other services that do help you, but I really like packages because I like to work with people a little bit longer. So check out my links below. Pile 2, I love y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Celebrate and get some rest where you're at. And then go back into the healing when you feel that you can. All right? I'm going to go on to pile 3. Again, if you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe. There's plenty more videos where that came from. And we're moving on to pile 3. Bye. Hey, pile 3. All right. So we are going to talk about your energy right now, and these are your oracle cards. Let's see what's going on with your business, or just where you're at right now in general. Pile 3. Okay, shame dims the light of your innocence. What's going on? Entrepreneurship. The first one was pretty good. Second one was all right, and then I see this parasite one, and I'm not feeling it. What's going on, pile 3? So there's something that's been obstructing your vision. Definitely. I don't know if someone's been clouding you. I don't know if you can see this, but I want you to see. This is number 19, which actually breaks down to 1 again. 10 and then 1. And it's in new moon. There's something that you have not been seeing. Yeah, like, I don't know if this is giving me the vibe that someone's been projecting something on you, trying to cast spells, you know what I mean? Throwing shade your way, evil eye, whatever. I don't know, but we will see what's up with this. Shame dims the light of your innocence. I definitely feel like, shame does do that. Shame is someone else's opinion, but it's pretty much forced on you. And some people beg to differ that shame actually helps you understand right and wrong, right? But in all actuality, there is no right or wrong. There can be positive and negative, but, because some people, like, I'm not trying to come at any signs here, but Capricorns, right? They will tell you that you are right or you are wrong. And this has to be the way because this is the law, this is the rules, and this is what you need to abide by. Some people really believe that. And, your beliefs are what you believe, but it doesn't make me who I am because I believe something different, And beliefs change. We have something called limiting beliefs. And limiting beliefs are the beliefs that will stop you from growing, that will stop you from being open-minded to something, you know? So let's talk about, I want to start with the tarot right off the deck. We're going to talk about what's going on present moment and where you're heading, or where you should be heading, but I don't like saying the word should either. It's just a projective word that kind of demeans someone's own true intentions. Like, you can't really tell somebody what their intentions are. They have to tell you that. You know, I'm an empath. I feel people's stuff, but I can't really, be like, oh, that's what's going on with you. No. Give them room to explain. All right, what's going on, pile 3? Oop. This is a lot of cards. I definitely feel that you're trapped in something here, and I don't like it. It's definitely is giving me parasite vibes. I want to get one card. What's going on, like, pile 3? There we go. Okay, that just flipped over. Give me 2 more cards. Magician came out again. You need to get your power back, pile 3. So someone took it, and I don't like it. Yeah, someone took your power away. This is the solar plexus as well as the sun card. I do not like it. I'm seeing the 6 of Pentacles as well. That's reminding me of like money. You know what just popped in my head too? This is very specific for whoever's watching this, but like someone almost shaming you. Like I speak with a lot of healers, a lot of Reiki healers, and like some Reiki healers believe that you can't charge a certain amount because it's, it's not it's unorthodox, and it's not moralistic. I don't know the word right now, you guys, but it's something along the lines of like, that's not what you should be doing. Like, you don't do that. It's almost like shaming somebody to pay for like spiritual advice because it's with spirit, and like you're supposed to give to people. And I don't know, it's just reminding me of like church vibes where it's like, and please forgive me if anybody goes to church. I'm not trying to demean anybody, but like if you've ever been at a church that is always asking for offerings and tithes and things like that, but is never doing like community service or like helping other people, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna get off that road right now. But something's been knocking on your door. There's something that's been trying to come in, but I kind of feel like, I don't know if you're in partnership with a business, or you're trying to collab, or maybe, you actually literally have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or something in business. There's something here that's been distracting you, and I don't know. It's something that's been like blocking your blessings. What's going on, pile 3? Let me sit with this for a second. Okay, so, I don't know what exactly is. I'm going to clarify these, but something happened with you that either someone's like messing with your money and trying to tell you that you aren't able to, you shouldn't be making this much money, or trying to, like make you feel small, like your dreams are too big, like you're never going to get these goals. And it's kind of like, F you. Just because that never happened to you doesn't mean that you have to throw rain on my parade. It's like, don't piss on me and tell me it's rain type of thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm not feeling this energy, and especially like looking at the parasite. Someone wants to do what you're doing, basically, but is trying to shame you for doing that and being authentically you. And right now, you really need to step into your power so you can close this relationship, because there's something going on that Spirit's trying to show you, that you don't like, you're around some people that are like funny style and jealous of you trying to go after your dreams and actually have your own business, but like you're not paying attention to it, like the Four of Cups. That's what I'm feeling. Let's clarify this Two of Cups here real quick, because Two of Cups can definitely be romance. I don't know if you have, again, like a boyfriend or something that's like jealous of what's going on with you and mad that you are showing up as the breadwinner and they're not. Let me get one more for the Two of Cups, please. Oop, that's a lot. Yeah, Lovers. All right, y'all. Somebody is in a relationship with someone that ain't hitting it, man. Like, they're being immature and they're mad that their shit isn't popping off and your stuff is. And I don't know if they're just projecting like whackness or trying to control your money or control something in your life. But it's dimming your light. And like this Emperor is even like looking back, like, I don't know if y'all can see this. Hold on. Can you see the Emperor? Like, look at him. He's looking back like, oh, I see something's coming in, but like I can't let her. I don't that like they just someone's been watching you so close, like more than you even know what's going on, and it's like, how you know that? Like, I didn't even know that, and it's messing you up. Like, you need to just take your power back. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. Yeah, like something is being brought to light, something that you've been working on too, and like people are like, let me get one more for the Four of Cups. You know what I mean? Something's coming in, but they're just distracting you, and I feel like somebody knows that something's going to happen. You need to be more defensive about, like, don't tell everybody about what you got going on right now, because people are like wanting to leech on you, or they are leeches, and they just really been looking at your success. And it's reminding me of, it's like almost reminding me of this, because I know this has happened to me. That's why I'm really not feeling this. It's like there's a pretty girl in the room. She doesn't really know her beauty. Like, she's pretty and beautiful. And if you don't know the difference, then you might not understand this. But all the people look at her and are somewhat jealous, like, dag, like, she looks good and she probably like gets everything she wants, right? But they don't really know you, first of all. And they start hating on you. They don't know your life. They just hating on you because they think that you got all this stuff because of how you look and just your vibe, right? But it's they don't know you, but they're throwing jealous crap on you. That's what it's feeling like. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. And you don't even know that. You don't even think that you're that cute. That's the crazy thing. But they're over there admiring you. Got shrines of you and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, what? I'm not even here for this. Like, someone that just started a job maybe, you know, and they've been there a month and they've been, you know, holding their thing down, but people are seeing your talent, like, oh my gosh, like clutching their pearls because they don't want to get their job lost, like, you know what I mean? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been like some drama going on, and it's probably from money. Let me just see one more thing with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. You've been setting some goals here that are like, you're trying to reach this fulfilling moment in your life with stuff. And you get so happy and excited about it. You want to tell people, but there's people that are close to you, yo, that are just low-key hating. And then people are like shaming you for doing this instead of helping you and, you know, lifting you up with words of encouragement. Look at this. The best don't stick around when you treat them poorly. Only the desperate do. Know that. Don't catch the shame, because someone knows what they're doing and they're trying to shame you because it's like they know what you're doing, and it's putting you in this energy now that is either one, causing you to like blocking your financial blessings, or it's just blocking your blessings in general with this. And I don't know if someone's literally doing like spell work or whatever, because we do have the magician here. I don't know if you are one of those witchy businesses, or just you just have a lot of creative power. But sticking around those people is telling the universe that, like, hey, I need these people. Like, I have to be loyal to these people, or I need this job so bad, like, to support me, or like I need to be with this person. Like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Just because you know them from yay high to like, no, you don't. They're blocking your blessings. I just feel like you can shine more by yourself right now. I really do. Because whoever you're around is just, no. They're not doing anything for you. Grounding in knowledge. And I feel like you have a lot of knowledge about something too. And people kind of hate the fact that you do. But you need to use it for yourself. Not for, like, stop telling all these people about stuff that don't see your value. They don't see your value. So it's like they're draining you. You know, it's almost like how sometimes people come around and they're like, hey, do you know about this? Like, it reminds me of these friends, right? That they ask you for advice, you tell them, and then they do the total opposite. And then when they wind up happening what you told them is going to happen, then they get mad at you. And then it's almost like they don't give you your credit, and then they start shaming you for shit because they low-key jealous. The grounding. I think something is trying to ground and come in. But the simple fact that you have been around certain people that are keeping tabs on you that they shouldn't be, and shaming you, or making you feel just poorly about yourself, you know, like, or just drained because they're sucking up the goodness. Spirit is asking you to take back your power. Be more in solitude right now. Stick to what you got going on. Don't tell nobody nothing what's going on until it's actually up and generating, until it's actually grounded, you know, and growing roots. Then you don't really have to say anything about it, because they're going to see for itself, and it's going to be so strong that they can't knock that stuff down. But right now it hasn't fully like grounded, you know. So it's like you need to protect this knowledge. You need to protect something. It's also reminding me of like a family that may have like a very religious or Christian background, and you start doing tarot and they see you and they're trying to shame you, like, that's the devil, like, don't do that. And because of them saying those things, you don't really feel good when you do them deep down inside, and like you're not able to receive what you're giving out. So pile 3, Spirit's asking you to really tap in, tune into your own power. And possibly, I really feel like you need to be more in solitude right now. Let your silence be the success, right? What is that? There's a saying in my, let silence be, let me see, can I see these in here? Okay, here it is, good. Work hard in silence. Let your success be the noise. That's definitely what I'm feeling for you, pile 3. Because, I don't know, it's just some nasty energy around you that I'm not feeling. And I think that it's going to come to an end once you start being more in solitude, because we do have this universe here, and you'll see when you're by yourself and you can really ground in this idea, this business, whatever you got going on here, you're going to get your Ace of Cups, your fulfillment, you know. But you just need to have a little bit more faith and connect with spirit, so you can actually hear and understand and be guided more to do what you need to do in solitude, and or, return to center. With all love and honesty, just return to center. You don't need this energy is not yours. And don't let these people suck you dry. Okay? Because people are keeping tabs on you way more than you're keeping tabs on yourself. And it really shouldn't be like that. I feel like this is all I have for you, Pile 3. Like, this is all I have for you. 7. You're on this very distinct spiritual path, though, right now. This might be I know some readers say, this is my spiritual path, Pile. But, like, y'all are cooking up something very unique, very mystic, and very, very, I don't know. That's the only way I can say is mystic. And, but just as mystical as you're doing, like, you need to be just as, like, in the shadows, you know what I mean? And not be all out there showing people or telling people what this is. Because I know, like, you may be innocently telling people and wanting to help or whatever, but I don't think this is the time or the place, because people are messing with your money, messing with your growth in your business, and Spirit's trying to show you this, but it doesn't really feel good. You got the 4 of Cups is kind of like in the background and you're not paying attention. So that's how I'm going to leave it. Okay, y'all? So Pile 3, I really hope that you work in silence and let your success be the noise, right? And really get to business. Thank you for sticking with me. I really hope to see the comments. I love to read the comments. So let me know which pile resonated, what resonated with you. If you watched 1, 2, 3, all of them, whatever, let me know what's up. Definitely hit that like button. The more you like, the more energy you infuse into my readings, as well as you get to help me out, bring my channel to more viewers. So, yeah, if you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe. I do help. I got a few things going on. My entrepreneurs I've been speaking with has inspired me to make this reading just strictly for my entrepreneurs. And keep going what you're doing, because I know a lot of people have a lot of great ideas, but there's a lot of internal transformation that's going on right now that's going to elevate us into something better, but it just doesn't feel like it right now, And sometimes we get to a point where we did everything we need to do and now we need a guide, That's why I love to help entrepreneurs make their goals and speak to the right people and really help develop their brand in a way that they don't have to really feel nervous or burdensome by the techie stuff, and really just figure out a way while working with me, the best way to show up for their business and set up a process so they can have more creative flow within the business, So I know that's a lot. I definitely would like you to check out my links in my comments, because I have been transforming my business just to the same. And yeah, just check out my business, arrayofgratitude.com. I have some services that are great for anyone, but I definitely have other packages because I love to work with people longer. What I do takes time, and yeah, I'm just ready to help people. So if you're feeling the vibe, again, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. And there's plenty more videos where this came from. Thank you so much. Blessings to you and your business, and take care. Peace.